Hey guys, it's LSuperSonicQ, and wow, has been quite a long time since I've kind of been on YouTube, but I'm back, and with it I bring my June month of drawings and the kickoff to my summer schedule. So because this is kind of one of those videos where I just kind of ramble on, and I really don't care about a time limit, um, I guess before I get into my drawings and stuff, I'll talk a little bit about the summer and kind of what's been going on and stuff like that, yeah. So, like I said, I know I haven't been on YouTube in quite a long time. That was kind of due to the postponement of Video Game Clay Figure Models 9, as well as kind of just waiting kind of for the school year to end so I could kind of collectively gather all my drawings and show them off to you guys here, and stuff like that. But now that summer's here, I can pretty much spend more time making videos. I have more ideas for videos and stuff like that. So this summer, I'm pretty much going to, I shouldn't say necessarily make up for what I've been lacking the past couple months, but I'm definitely going to post more frequently and more material than what you guys have seen pretty much for the last like 2 or 3 months. So with that, like I said, my summer schedule. First off, we're in June, and I'm pretty much going to try and contain this just to June alone, unless I have a kind of like a special drawing video. But we do kick off right now with the month of drawings, the June month of drawings. I purposely waited for the end of June, like I said, because school's out and I can collectively gather all my drawings. So I'm going to split the video, I believe, into 4 parts. First, I have my kind of drawings that I would just kind of doodle on paper that I kind of want to show off in some of my folders that I drew all over. Then I want to show off my drawings that I actually did in art class this year. Then I want to show my drawings that I did in art class last year because I don't believe I showed them off, and I kind of wanted to, but I wanted to wait again until the kind of month of June thing. And then finally, I want to show off my recent drawings that I kind of did at home, kind of just, not in school. So that's that in terms of the June month of drawings. I don't actually know exactly how I'm going to post them, but they'll get up one way or another. Also, kind of touching base on the whole summer video thing. Like I said, this summer I'm kind of going to go all out for videos. I have a lot of stuff planned. Um, just to kind of name a few, I have obviously a lot more chalk. I'm planning on doing a Let's Play. I'm going to do more. Um, Maybe some more stuff with my clay if I can think of it. Well, the in-depth series are going to start booting back up. I know I haven't posted one of those in a while. Maybe a couple vlog type things, and kind of just broadening my horizon. I'm going to try and have at least maybe a video a week. Oh, maybe some collection updates now that I think about it. Stuff like that. So just kind of, like I said, broadening my horizons a little bit. Bringing back the stuff that have kind of, gotten off track, like the in-depth series. And hopefully I'll have about a video a week. That'd be really nice. I'm hoping to maybe have like 2 or 3 videos a week, but I guess that'll just have to play it by ear, see how the summer goes. So that was my brief video update, I guess, which took 3 minutes of the video, but that's okay. Like I said, this is just kind of a rambly video, so I don't really care where it goes. Alright, so, first off, as I said, I'm going to begin with my, I'm going to call them my binder pictures. This is what I mean, where in school I would take a piece of lined paper, get bored, and start drawing on it. But they're not, I shouldn't say, really sketchy, kind of like, quick doodles. They're nice in the sense that I take the time to draw them, but they're not as, perfect as coloring and inking and all that kind of stuff. And they're contained in folders, as I know. I'm sure some of you guys like to see all the stuff I end up drawing in my folders, especially for the past few years. The drawings and stuff that I've drawn on them. So I got a collection of folders right here, and this is actually all from this year, believe it or not. I feel like we're going to get into a bit of, I guess, I want to say, not so much personal background, kind of insight about me through some of the artwork in some of these folders. I'll do the best that I can to kind of show everything off. I know that these are just the sketches and stuff, so we'll see where that goes. Alright, so first off, this folder. This was the first one I started the year with, and obviously you can tell, I'll zoom in a little bit, I got just kind of a bunch of collection of random drawings, doodles, stuff like that. I want to point out, though, that this guy, Supersonic, that was the first drawing of the 2012-2013 school year. Right there, Supersonic. That's pretty cool. I always like to, the first drawing I draw, regardless of what if it's on a folder, typically is on a folder, or on a paper, I just like to say, first drawing, so everything that comes after that, it's kind of like, this guy was the first one of the year. I just kind of like to do that. But aside, a lot of it is actually kind of lyrics and band names and stuff, because aside from my immense passion for music and stuff, I pretty much can't function normally in a day without it. so to speak. And being an artist, like a drawing artist, I can't really draw like the band members or draw, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't really capture, a band or something by, I guess you could capture a band by drawing, but I can't really do that for a whole lot of bands. Like you can't draw, Sonic stands for Sonic, Shadow stands for Sonic, but you can't really draw like a band. So what I typically do is I either do logos like Neon Trees, Fall Out Boy, stuff like that, or I'd write lyrics, which is what a lot of this little stuff is you can't really see. A lot of it is lyrics. That's kind of how I express my favorite bands and stuff. So that's what I did. A lot of it is kind of the same bands. It's kind of funny how kind of music is like non-physical in the sense, and drawing kind of is. Yet you'll see as we progress a lot of musical influences in the drawings and stuff that that are here. But a picture show up there, just kind of the neon trees and a seal. So that's kind of it, I guess, for this kind of main folder. There's a lot of stuff to point out, but there's too much stuff kind of to point out. But you can just kind of see the collection of it. Like I said, it was really different than last year, because last year, if you guys remember, what I did was I pretty much drew all over it, and this year it's pretty evenly split between writing and drawing. So that's that, and as it falls apart. That's kind of I guess the first half of the folder, because it's split in two. So, and the back half, like I said, was there. But, so this was another folder, not as inventive, really, and it's black, so it's really hard to see, except for the highlighted, or I think I used gel pen, for the Fall Out Boy logo, Sugar We're Going Down, Dance Dance, and Thanks for the Memories, which you can kind of see. Again, just another kind of, this year was really in and out with, I guess, my mood, so to speak. I don't really know how I'm going to express some of these feelings through the camera. But, I don't know, I just, it was kind of just, I guess, just kind of writing stuff, just random scribbling. I really didn't care how my folders looked. I wasn't trying to, make a really great, really nice folder. It was kind of just whatever. And a lot of it was that type of stuff. I got Earthbound back here. Forgot about that, the Starman. I forget what kind of Starman that is. And we open it up, and another folder. I went through a lot of folders this year, you guys, and as you can tell, they're all really beat up and stuff. And again, kind of going along with the sense that I really didn't care about how my folder looked. It was kind of like, oh, okay, it got messed up. I don't care. I'll get a new one. I didn't really have, I want to say, like an attachment to any specific folder. Like, wow, I really like the drawings on that one. I want to keep that one. So, anyway, this is Infinity on High. It's kind of what I based it off of, like the blue and stuff. But again, you got This Ain't a Scene. It's an arms raised. The Fall Out Boy logo up here. I Don't Care. I got a bunch of My Songs, Don't You Do in the Dark. Say My Name and His in the Same Breath. I Dare You to Say They Taste the Same. How Cruel is the Golden Rule. Just a bunch of kind of Fall Out Boy stuff. Just like I've kind of been saying, as you guys will see, I am just completely addicted to Fall Out Boy. It's like a drug. I kid you not. I use that in kind of the metaphorical sense, but in some cases I would like to think it's actually, or I would kind of believe that it's not, because a lot of this stuff, I mean, look, I Don't Care What You Think, Dead on Arrival, a lot of Fall Out Boy influence. And there's nothing on the inside. I didn't draw on the inside too much. Same thing with this side. I kind of just got a bunch of doodles down here, but you can't really see them. Excuse me. Hope I don't cough too much, but for some reason I have a cough, I guess. I'm kind of getting over a cold that I had maybe a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was only 1 week ago. Maybe it was a week and a half ago. I don't know, regardless. But yeah. So, that was this folder. More folders again. The drawings are in this one, you guys. So, this one actually doesn't have to do with Fall Out Boy, except at the top. I just want to show you. Crosswalks and crossed hearts. And then the bottom says, so we can take the world back from the heart attacks, which is from the Phoenix, which is their one of their songs from their new album. But this actually is a Maroon 5 lyric. Sometimes honesty is the worst policy, from their song called The Man Who Never Lied. I kind of just like that lyric, and it was just at a, I'm just kind of like, I was listening to the song, and this folder was blank, and I'm just like, I need to write something on there, and I was kind of really getting into Maroon 5. So I decided, why not? Of course, I don't really know exactly what The Man Who Never Lied is necessarily about, because when I listen to music and stuff, I feel like I kind of have to decipher what the message is. That's one of the songs I don't really know, so I kind of put this here as my own twist on kind of the this lyric, but I'm sure we'll get into that a lot later, you guys. This is gonna be like, wow, like, I want to say soul searching, but anyway, I just really like the lyric, and I kind of applied it to my life in the literal sense of what it means. So, oh, wow, I'm losing it. That's the back. I saw it right on the back, and I'm like, well, I'll show the back of this folder, but all right. So now we actually get into the drawings, you guys. Which 10 minutes into the video, yeah, but I know you guys like when I ramble, so I hope you guys like when I ramble anyway. Alright, so first off, like I said, really addicted to Fall Out Boy. This was just a small little pamphlet that I made and put in the cover of my agenda, just to kind of make it look a little bit more, you know, to cheer me up, make me happier to go to school. But I kind of combined a bunch of different CD covers. The Believers Never Die, From Under the Cork Tree, Infinity on High, the band down there from Under the Cork Tree Deluxe Edition, and the little keyhole thing, which is just a great logo in itself. I never really finished it because I had to kind of incorporate the Folie à Deux stuff and the Infinity on High sheet, but I actually ran out of black gel pen, which is kind of why Pete and Joe are like look a lot different than Patrick and Andy. But regardless, I never really finished it, but it's just a kind of nice little like thing. Next is this. I was actually, like I said, because this year was just really in and out with whether or not I cared about like pretty much anything. I didn't really do a whole lot of binder pictures because I didn't actually, aside from the fact of not actually using my binder this year, because obviously I have like 20 folders here. I just didn't, I just didn't want to draw a nice cover picture. So this was actually on the cover of this one before I had written that lyric there, and it's Earthbound. I decided to draw this one day. Thought, why not? So Ness and all his friends, I guess, and Starman and Mr. Saturn. I like that. It looks pretty nice, actually. The background, I did Ness and the characters. I did it in pencil first. I outlined it in Sharpie, then colored it in with colored pencil, and then the background I did it in like Craypas. It looks pretty nice, actually. I like it. Except I just wish it didn't get all wrinkled like this, but it kind of fell to the bottom of my backpack. Once the paper protector, because I had to cut a paper protector, glue it on here, and then kind of slip this in, because, I didn't want to just leave the paper just out in the open. But that's kind of that. I was going to say something else about this, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. This, literally, the day I made it, I'm like, I want a nice kind of cover folder picture, and I'm going to spend maybe an hour on it, and this took me like 3-4 hours, so, yeah. Took quite a bit more time than I thought, but it looks pretty nice.